New York, big city of dreams.
I'm coming straight out.
New York, big city of dreams.
NYC.
What's going on? This is Jailers for the Nick of Time show. Here, giving you that Knicks talk. Just a nick of time, but a little bit late. But it's all right. You know why it's all right? Because the Knicks defeat the Milwaukee Bucks 102-96. You know what that means, right? That means the gunshots is going on. All right? The Knicks beat the Milwaukee Bucks. We were kind of worried about the second half of the season and how we were going to fare. But we are, we're solely by ourselves in fourth place. Now, granted, they were missing some players. They were missing 4 starters. No Giannis, no Drew, no Middleton. But we were missing players as well. We had our leader, Julius Randle, out. But instead, we had our own little starting 5 in Elfrid Payton. Taj Gibson made an appearance as a starter. We had Mitchell Robinson as well with R.J. Barrett. And with those guys, we pulled out the win, man. Alec Burks is over here with 21 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 blocks. R.J. Barrett with 21 points, 7 assists, 7 rebounds. Derrick Rose comes back with 13 points, 2 steals, looking like he never left, and Quickley also dropped 13 points as well. So shout out to those New York Knicks, man. We are on a winning streak. I mean, we're trending in the right direction, and we're about to face the Miami Heat. And we're going to talk about this game. We're going to talk about the losing Mitch as well, and what to do about the center position going forward, because there's been a lot of news that's been coming out just today about the direction of these Knicks and who we should pick out. All right. So before we even get into all that, let me introduce my guys. First and foremost, you already know who this is. It is the man, the myth, the legend, the guy with the stats and the facts.
Ryan G is in the building.
Damn right he's in the building, all right? And also with me today, I call him the Raw Metaphor. It's my man from the YouTube channel across the street. It is the Raw Hebrew Remnant. What's going on, fam?
Raw Hebrew Remnant coming hard and correct, my brothers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So you know what? Let's get this started now. When the game started for the Bucks, this was a must-win. I felt like they're down 4 players. Even though we didn't have Julius Randle, I was all right, cool. We still should have enough in the tank. The starting lineup though was a little, it was interesting. I saw Elfrid Payton was starting. I was hoping myself that Derrick Rose would start. Right. We also saw Taj Gibson in there. Some people wanted Obi to start. I didn't really see that happening, but what did you guys feel about this starting unit going in that first quarter and how they performed?
Well, it was kind of expected to me because Derrick Rose would have been his first game back. Now, I expect Derrick Rose to start tomorrow against Miami, but his first game back, I expect him to come off the bench just to make sure, he had to get the rust off, and he did. And I wasn't surprised that, so that Elfrid Payton started. Other than that, I wasn't surprised because I wasn't expecting. He's not going to start Obi. He's not going to start no rookie.
Yeah, he's not going to start Obi. I didn't expect that at all. So I was kind of surprised.
I was just hoping that. I was surprised that Obi didn't get more minutes though. But yeah, as far as starting, I wouldn't expect him to start Obi.
Nah, I agree with you, Ryan. I'm guessing you're going with the same thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, with Randall out, you have to look at, you have to go based on Thibs' rotations. Obi doesn't get much playing time. Taj is that next man up pretty much. So you already knew that Taj was going to be in there. And I agree with Raw. Rose just came back from injury. So, Rose needs, time to get his conditioning back. So, you're going to put Elfrid Payton in the starting lineup and then have Rose come off the bench. And then even with Rose coming off the bench, Rose still finished the game. So,
right.
To me, it was no surprise. The one thing is that, I was surprised that Mitch started over Noel. I thought that Thibs would have kept with Noel starting and Mitch coming off the bench. But, besides that, I didn't really see any surprises.
You know what it is? I think I figured him out because, to me, Derrick Rose outperformed Elfrid Payton. But I think what he's doing with the starters is if the starters are out, he's just promoting them straight off the bat, straight off an injury. So even when Mitch comes back, hopefully he comes back at some point, Maybe he'll keep that same pattern. I don't know, but I can see that happening as well. But it's funny that first quarter, the Bucks, they played zone.
Yeah, they played zone the whole game, man.
The entire game, and that first quarter, I mean, it didn't bother us. We had 56. We shot 56% in the first quarter. 6 3-pointers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, what? Like, all right, cool. 6 3-pointers. We ended up winning 32-25. It really didn't seem to catch up to us until that second half of the game, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I kind of liked what I saw from that first unit in the first quarter. At least the Knicks. Did you notice anything about that first unit and how they performed? Like,
it was like a college game because Milwaukee was coming out shooting, like, you know, they could shoot. They brought all these shooters out, and they were playing zone. And Clyde Frazier kept saying, "Well, Milwaukee was hoping the Knicks' law of averages come back because they weren't guarding them, and the Knicks were hitting the threes." So I thought that would continue. They wouldn't, you know, the Knicks did do a little Ray Charles move, you know, in the second quarter with missing everything, especially RJ was clanking a lot of stuff, but we were just a superior team at that point with as many people missing. So I wasn't concerned with how a game started. I liked how we started. I felt like it was just going to bode well for us going forward.
Yeah, like me personally, I like the way RJ was playing, particularly in that first half, man. I feel like RJ was in his bag. He was scoring at will. He had 7 assists on the night. 5 turnovers, though. But
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He kept getting, he would get right close to the basket and try to pass, make an interior pass when he should shoot.
Exactly. But there were certain things that RJ was doing. That there was one pass in particular that was my favorite pass of the night. And it was like a cross-court pass from one 3-point, the right 3-point side to the other. Alec Burks was on the left side. RJ Barrett was on the right side. He was kind of driving. They kind of double and triple team, and he just directly bullet passed to Alec Burks perfectly in his hands for the 3-point shot. I was like, what? I didn't even know. Like, those are the type of passes that he couldn't even make last season. You know what I mean?
That's true. That shows his development. That's true.
It definitely shows his development. And even though he didn't shoot well overall, 3 for 10 from 3, 8 from 22 from the field. Still overall between him and Alec Burks, I thought they pretty much covered the offense. Alec Burks was kind of playing that almost Randall-ish roles, especially with how efficient he was. You know, Alec Burks was 21 points plus 13 on the night.
D Rose was doing his thing too. For a guy just coming back from injury, he was doing his thing too. I like the way he looked, you know, coming back. He's ready. I think he's ready to start tomorrow against Miami.
Yeah, I think so too. And another thing I loved about this game too was Elfrid Payton only played
14 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Because let's be real, man. Like we got away with you know, playing zone beating the zone in that first quarter with that lineup with no spacing. Because usually what happens when we have Randall in the lineup, he's shooting 43% from 3 in the field. There's a little bit more extra spacing. So that's probably why they decided, you know what, we're just going to go with zone the whole game.
Yep.
Because, you know, with Elfrid Payton in the lineup back and Taj Gibson in there as well, the space on the floor can shrink considerably.
That's right.
But, you know, the Knicks, we were able to hit that mid-range, man. I felt like Taj was able to get into the gaps and hit the mid-range jumper consistently. I thought Elf was actually able to finish a little bit in that first half as well. And the 3-point, like I said, the 3-pointers was jumping.
And they didn't even shoot well from 3, but we shot good enough. And they gave us a lot of opportunities from 3. That's why we had a lot of opportunities. How many we shot? We shot, let me see. Overall, 14. No, we shot 16 for 4. We put up 44 threes. Wow.
Yeah, 44 threes a season high in attempts. And that's something the Knicks never do. And it's something the Knicks never do. I know it's funny because Tom, he's pushing the team to shoot more threes. Like,
but when you play in the zone, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you're gonna get threes. So they played zone the whole game. So Tom is always saying, "Let the game tell you what you got to do." And so they were they were playing zone, and I was telling them you're going to get 3-point shots. So they didn't like they only hit 36% of them, but that was plenty enough because they were getting them all night.
Right. I mean, on the flip side of that, though, we've only taken 8 free throws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we didn't get to the line a lot. I mean, Julius Randle not being there probably has a lot to do with it because he gets to the line a lot usually. RJ Barrett, he usually gets to the line at a pretty decent clip.
Right.
But yeah, we didn't really get to the line a lot.
But them refs weren't giving him calls.
No, yeah, the rest was the rest was not having it.
Yeah, he was getting beat to death when he went to the basket, and that's what I was killing because he kept trying to pass. He would have got, I think he would have got some and ones or at least some 2-shot fouls because he was kept trying to pass when he got inside the paint area. He needs to shoot that ball in there.
You talking about RJ?
Yeah.
No, absolutely right. No, you're right about that.
And generally, when a team throws up a lot of threes, you're not going to get to the line a lot because you're not going to the basket a lot.
No, you're right. You're right about that. Like when you're not, but we were able to capitalize in that first half. Was able to capitalize at a decent clip. But I'll say this: so the first unit came in right. They did their thing. They pushed the lead. The second unit came in. We lost the lead a little bit, but we regained our composure. But what was nice to see last night was Obi Toppin, man. Obi Toppin. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot. He played seven hard minutes.
Yeah.
You know?
7 hard minutes.
7 hard minutes. He got an alley-oop from Alec Burks.
Yep,
you know, he had a little
right
fade away. He looked a little bit comfortable. And he was playing well. That I just thought that, you know, maybe he was gonna see some more minutes in the second half. It didn't really happen.
Nah.
But I mean, this is the first time I'm happy that I like what I saw from Obi Toppin.
Yo, it wasn't our best game, but it was good enough, and that's just showing you the improvement of our team.
Now, the second half. I alluded to the second half and the defense not being, the defense of the Bucks kind of hindering us from scoring. And the spacing, the shots that were falling, they weren't falling then, and it kind of forced Tom's hand to make a change. Like, well, first of all, I love Toppin, but Toppin was getting cooked by Giannis, right? Like,
yeah.
He was making Giannis look like Giannis. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, come on, man. I mean, like,
it was chumping his chest.
He really could use some G League. If the G League was still playing, put him down there, man. Let him get some reps. He really could use some help down there.
Nah, he was. I mean, he was on the Knicks, so we know more than anybody how much help. Giannis was on the Knicks, but Obi definitely needs some help too.
Yeah. Giannis Antetokounmpo stink, man. He was making Giannis Antetokounmpo look like he was his brother. I was like,
Nah, I agree with you. But I think part of the reason, well, there's 2 reasons why I feel like Obi Toppin didn't really make that second unit. One of the zone defense. I think it forced Tom's hand. We had to kind of make a change, and that's why you saw more knocks.
Yeah.
In that second half, and corner Kev, he hit a 3.
Yep.
You know,
he did.
A 3.
He got 5 points. I think that game. He got 5.
Yeah, 5 points.
He had 5 points. He played some good defense. He played a nice little stretch of 5 minutes. But he played a big part of that game, and also, yes, like I said, the defense of Giannis kind of hindered our unit as well, man. I felt like he had to get him out of here. My thing is, I'm wondering, we have the Heat coming tomorrow.
Yeah.
My thing is, I wonder if he's going to keep with that trend tomorrow. Because
which trend?
The trend of kind of just going smaller, you know? Going smaller, going for more of a floor spreader.
So you mean like starting Taj Gibson?
Yeah. Like, I wonder if Taj is going to remain a starter. Like, I'm not sure where Randall is. Maybe Randall's sitting today was a precaution. And maybe he'll come back. But I just wonder if Randall is out again.
Nah, I'll be surprised if Randall sits tomorrow. I would be surprised if it was a playoff. I thought about it. If this was a playoff game, Randall would have played yesterday.
Yeah,
I would have played yesterday. So I don't know. He. I mean, hopefully. I mean, I didn't look like it was that serious. It looked like he got like Charlie horsed pretty hard, But I think he'll be back tomorrow. Get the treatment, and he'll be back tomorrow. I'm not. I'll be shocked. Now you said I'm not. I'll be shocked if Randall is not starting tomorrow.
I hope he's back because sometimes those little nagging injuries can kind of cost you down the road. I'm hoping, like you said, he's healthy. And it's nothing serious.
No, I don't think so. I really was like dismissing that. I thought the way I looked at it was when the Knicks saw who was sitting for Milwaukee, they told Julius, "Okay, you got the night off tonight. Keep getting rehab. Blah, blah, blah. You come back Monday."
Absolutely. Yo, let me recognize the chat real quick. Yo, salute to the chat. Everybody's rocking with the KOT show right now. We're doing a little breakdown of the game last night. We're also going to get into some other things. We're going to get into the Mitch situation, the buyouts, and a little bit more stuff. Also, we have a giveaway too. I know some of you might be here for the giveaway. We're going to announce a giveaway winner, so you get $50 gift card. All right. To the NYK store, so you can buy some NY Knicks gear. So shout out to that, all right? And thank you for the super chats. Shout out to Illa for a second. He says, RJ will be putting in work in the off season with Team Canada to qualify for the Olympic Games in Tokyo. He'll be a teammate with Jamal Murray and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, he sends a $10 super chat, so shout out to you, Illa. That is the official RJ Barrett, captain of the RJ Barrett fan club. Right? Running on Knicks Twitter.
RJ Hive right there.
Yeah, RJ Hive, yes.
RJ Hive, okay.
King of the RJ Hive. So salute to you and shoot to everybody else in the chat, man. Shout out to Floki. Shout out to Kanal Ben Loya. There you go. Kanal Ben Loya. Shout out to Nick J. Shout out to Nick Dreezy. Junior Karoma. Rich Jim. Fritz. And everybody else is rocking over here with the KOT stream, all right?
Most definitely.
All right. So, Derrick Rose. Let's talk about Derrick Rose, man. Derrick Rose comes off. No rust, plays 30 minutes in the game. Even now, man, he's just heads and toes miles better than Elfrid, man. And it's annoying. It's annoying. What did you think of his performance, Ryan?
Yo, I was very excited about D Rose playing and then how he played. He said that they were doing 3-a-days with him. While he was 3-a-days. He was doing 3-a-days, and he said he was doing sprints of some sort of basically high intensity workouts. And I was like, oh shoot. Yeah, that's why he said he didn't have no problem with his win coming back. It was just his timing. And that didn't look bad either. He looked pretty good. That's why I'm pretty excited about him playing tomorrow against Miami. I really want to see him and Julius starting. That starting unit with him and Julius, I don't know who else they would start. I mean, to me, the only locks are RJ, Julius, and Rose. I don't know what's going to happen after that, but
it's going to be Burks, man. It's going to be if Bullock is not back.
Burks, yeah, okay.
Yeah, Burks,
going to be Burks.
But see, the only problem I don't want with Burks, the only problem is not Burks, I'm saying, is that it loses firepower off the bench because Burks is a tremendous guy coming off the bench with him and IQ. So if we could get Bullock back, did y'all hear anything about Bullock for tomorrow?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about Bullock.
Not yet.
Yeah, because if we can get Bullock back for tomorrow, that really solves a lot of problems because now you're going to have an IQ, you're going to have Burks, and you either have Nerlens Noel maybe coming off the bench. That's a really good second unit. So I like that one, and I'd rather that than having to start Burks, because if you start Burks, and look, Burks played 40 minutes last night. He probably, in a scenario, if he starts tomorrow, he's going to play 40 minutes again.
No, yeah, you're right. But for me, I feel like if you stagger Burks' minutes, I think, that won't be a problem. I mean, I think that's kind of what he did the other day.
Yeah.
He just bring in IQ for some scoring as well, right? Because he's going to do kind of similar things that Burks does, space the floor, hit the three, and kind of set people up on occasion, and then bring Burks back in with the second unit to kind of settle that down as well. And you can also do the same with RJ. I mean, both RJ and Burks kind of played 40 minutes, but
you're right. RJ played 38 minutes last night.
Yeah, but I know I asked Ryan about the Derrick Rose question.
Yeah. I just let Raw run with it because Raw already started. So I was like, I'm gonna let her run with it, yo.
My bad. I ended up running with too much. That's my bad.
If you have anything to add, Ryan, go ahead. If you have anything.
I think Raw pretty much said it all. Like, Rose looked like, he's back in the flow. It definitely didn't look like he was away. It looked like he's been playing all this time, so that was a positive right there. And the fact that Thibs still trusts him at the end of the game situation, despite the fact that this was his first game back, I think is also a positive that we might see him back in the starting lineup. Even though with Thibs, I really don't know, because it seems like Thibs is hell bent on having Payton in the starting lineup and Rose coming off the bench, and then possibly Rose playing those minutes at the end of the game. But yeah, Rose looked good to me, man. Like, he was definitely a boost off the bench, and that's one thing though. Like, if they do decide to start Burks, I do think that you kind of replace Burks scoring with Rose coming off the bench, off with IQ. So I think that way, it may work out where the Knicks don't lose much off the bench with Burks in the starting lineup. But besides that, like, yeah, Rose looked good last night. Like, it definitely gave me, positive vibes about, going here on out.
It makes you at ease, man, because I feel like Knicks fans, and even me included, you forget that the injuries kind of play a role in these games that we lost, especially in these tight games. You start to scour a league. Oh, we need this. We need point guards. And you start to realize, oh wait, we have some of these guys on the bench.
Yeah.
Like, we were looking at the Bucks game and these 76ers game, like, oh man, we can't score. We can't. It's like, oh, but we have those guys here. We just have to be healthy, It's just,
yeah.
You just have to be healthy, and once we're healthy, all at the same time, because I know it's been a while, then maybe we will be able to fit these pieces together more seamlessly, and not have to worry about playmaking at the end of the games.
Right.
Especially, you just feel way more at ease with Derrick Rose and Alec Burks, especially Alec Burks right now, man. Alec Burks, I keep referring to last year's Alec Burks, and last post game Raw hit the nail on the head, and you kind of forget that Burks has been through the ringer as a vet.
Yep.
And that he's going to bring it come playoff time.
Oh, he's a playoff guy, man. Yeah, he's a playoff guy.
Exactly. So, and he's stepping up at exactly the right time, man. And for only $6 million, he's kind of been a little bit underrated so far. Yo.
Yeah, most definitely, man.
I'm wondering what we're going to have to pay him to bring him back, but that's another I
seen conversations on Twitter. People were talking about maybe $8 million, like 3 years, $8 million, or something like that. They was trying to hope he can do something.
I hope we give him that cheap. I don't think so.
I'm down for it.
I'm thinking
what I would do if I was Rose, which I'm not, but if I was, I'd bring all of them back at 1 year deals, just higher amounts.
Right. I'm wondering from the CBA rules though, can you bring them back from back-to-back 1 year deals?
Ooh, I don't know. But
Yeah,
I would do that. I would pay them all like $12 million a year. Just come back 1 year, $12 million.
Yeah, and this is the thing that gets tricky, man, when you're talking about these 1 year players and not trading them and rewarding them, and then also having to figure out what you're going to pay Mitch Robinson, what you're going to pay Julius Randle, like, because at some point, you can't pay everybody. You got to make tough decisions, man.
But I have to be honest. Is a very, very selfish thought, but the injury to Robinson just lowered his price.
It did. It absolutely did.
Yeah, it did.
So if he was looking at 15, he's probably looking at 12 or 13 now.
And we can kind of talk about that now. Like, that was the dimmer of the night was the Mitchell Robinson injury. He seemed like he was just getting in his groove.
Yeah.
And now we're going to have to kind of look for a center moving forward outside of Robinson. And that's going to suck, especially considering, we didn't even sign, these big fish, because we were thinking, okay, the news was they wanted to evaluate Robinson. That's what Mark Berman said. It's like they wanted to evaluate Robinson. They were letting go of Andre Drummond, and then this happens. But listen, we have another year of Robinson on a cheap deal.
We could wait.
Yeah.
We can wait. Robinson is probably trying to push, and his agents. Robinson and his agents probably trying to push for a raise this next season. But this injury, I mean.
Yeah, but I'm saying if he wants that, I would lock him in. But because a guy like this, if he puts it together the way I think he's going to, he's $100 million player. So if you could get him for 48 right now or 36, I'd do it.
So you saying you would just offer him a real offer off the bat next season?
This summer, I'd say $12 million a year, 4 years, $48 million. I would do that real quick because he's going to be worth twice that. I'm trying to tell you, you give him, people start tripping. This kid is in his third year, man. And this is his third coach. I mean, come on, he give him a year, let him do it. He's going to be 23. This guy's going to be the deal. Mitchell Robinson is a special player. He's a special talent. So I'm saying, but he hasn't proven it like over the course of a season yet. We've seen flashes, you know. So, but I think it's legit. But I'm saying we got lucky by locking him into this low budget contract that he got now.
Yeah.
So okay, let's say we appreciate you, bro. Here, 12 million, 48 years, 48 million, 4 years, 48 million. You were one of us now. You're gonna be a Knick. Bye bye. Done. That way. We don't really even scratch our cap space with that. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. And just to add something right quick. And I think that if you are going to re-sign Robinson, it's best to do it now with the injury because if you wait until after next season's over, say for example he recovers, and then he has a breakout season,
right?
Then you're going to have to break the bank to re-sign him. So it's like it makes sense to extend him now when he's hurt.
Yes.
Because he's going to be willing to take that back because he's going to be like, well, I've been hurt this past season with 2 fractures, you know. And then players like when they get hurt, they're kind of like, damn, I need to secure the bag now just in case I might get injured again.
Right.
So it's like if you're going to re-sign Robinson, it's like right now is the time to extend him. Don't wait till after next season. Then God forbid this guy has a breakout season, averaging a double-double or whatever the case may be. Then it's like, damn, now I got to pay him like $20 million a year.
Exactly. So I'm saying, get this guy, lock him in now at $12 million a year. Lock him in right now. Yeah. If I would do that, I would say, we have faith in you. Here's $12 million. $48 million.
I'm not gonna lie, Raw. I said the same. I remember I was having this conversation with Macri. At matter of fact, Macri. I said the same thing last year.
I thought they would do
the same thing last year.
Yes.
I said last year. I was like, Macri. If I'm looking to me, this is what we're seeing today. I feel like is Mitch's like floor, right? So I was saying last, I was like, I feel like this will be Mitch's floor, and at Mitch's floor, he'll be able to affect the game at a high level already. And centers who do that right now, they cost way more. So I just feel like just offering him the security long term.
Right. And it'll be, that'll be so good, man. Because now you ain't got to worry about Randall for another year. You got him already. You got him. So you got him for $20 million next year. Fine. And so that's not even affecting the cap space we got. That's already built into it. So you got $69 million. You pay 12 for Mitchell. Now you still got $57 million. I mean,
right. No, yeah, so I'm with it, man. I'm with it. I'm all about trying to Steve Mills, they try to project, I keep talking about the Tim Hardaway Jr. deal.
Oh man.
But this, this kind of goes back to your Alonzo Ball thinking a little bit, man. This kind of goes back to your Alonzo Ball thinking.
Yeah.
We've had this argument about Alonzo Ball, they're willing to pay the 18-20 million. I feel like he's worth more than 15 million, but their argument is they feel like he's gonna be worth more than that in the long run, and that's why they go after Alonzo Ball.
If this is the year right now, age 23, 24, this guy is going to help us get to the second round and win. That's what I'm saying. You want him to do that. For that, he's worth $1 billion. So you get him for 17 million or 18 million this summer, lock him in for a 4-year deal. We're good. I'm saying we're good. So now you do that. If you get Mitchell Robinson at 12 or 13 million, you lock in Lonzo Ball, let's say at 17 million. So now you still have over $35 million. Yeah. So what you can do is you want to bring back Burke and Bullock. Okay, pay them guys $12 million 1 year, each one of them. Yeah. And then now at the end of next season, we got all the cap space in the world. We got guys like Zach LaVine coming on the market. And so we could talk about that, and we could still go ahead and sign Randall after we sign all of it.
Yeah, and go over the cap.
So that's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. And it would just be cool to see our core, our core grow together of Randall and RJ and Mitch and Gold guys, like I would love to see our core just to grow together.
That's right.
For years and years to come.
You know,
like,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and IQ too, man. Like IQ too. Like I love the way, like those guys to me, especially when IQ starts to learn that point guard position. And I know he's not a traditional point guard, but you know he's a gamer, man. He hit some timely buckets this last game that kind of broke the momentum for us. Whenever I felt like, because you know the Knicks went up, you know we were down, then we went on like a 9-0 run. I feel like Quickley was a big part of that.
Yeah,
and he's just a killer, man. If we can keep him as a killer, Mitch Robinson together, and those guys for years to come, and still have room to like get a disgruntled star later, I feel like we're good. And even if you guys are, because some people might be like, Mitch isn't worth it. Mitch is, you know, even for you guys who think that, like if you have him on a team friendly deal, like guys like that are easy to flip. If we need to flip them, like if having a starting caliber center for $11-12 million a year is you know, it's just a good business move around for me, man. I don't really see any losses in that thinking. If he's willing to take that deal.
People got short memories, man. It was like a year ago. Mitchell Robinson had a 19.21 rebound game.
Yeah.
21 rebounds. Look, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, don't mess with him, man. Get this kid, lock him in now, and we're gonna have an all-star defensive player level center for a while. You know,
exactly.
And then, and to me, IQ's, you know who IQ's floor is? His floor is Lou Williams. That's his floor.
Yeah, exactly.
That's his floor. Okay, and he could get better, but his floor is Lou Williams. If he becomes Lou Williams and stays that's good enough. But I think he can be better than that.
Nah, you're right. And there's been some people who saying that, you know, his stats. People don't like his shooting stats so far. They feel like he's kind of a little bit not as what's the word? He's not as efficient as he should be. People like, even if you look,
he's a rookie.
Exactly, he's a rookie.
He's a rookie.
He's still a rookie. He shot 4 for 14 last night, but 4 for 10 from 3. Right?
Yeah.
4 for 10 from 3. Hits big buckets and big moments. At one point, I haven't checked his stat in a while, but at one point he was like number 14 in the league in fourth quarter scoring as a rookie in the league. Not for rookies in the league. Go
exactly.
Ahead,
and here's my thing though, like people always want to rag on rookies for shooting bad percentages, but look at Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards ain't shooting 40% from the field. It's like, yo, rookies usually have bad shot selection. That's how they are. They just come to the NBA and they're just learning along the way. Now, when they gain experience, that's when they learn to take better shots, and then that's when you see the percentage rise. So when you see a rookie shooting 39-38% from the field, like that's not a reason to sound the alarm. It's because he's a rookie, so he's gonna take bad shots. It is what it is.
Yo,
let him grow and learn how to take better shots as he progresses.
It's the NBA. I mean, there's a speed to the NBA game. It's an NBA, so it's gonna be, for him being a rookie and shooting like this. To me, it's tremendous. This guy, I mean, I said, like you were saying, Jay Ellis, if you could keep that core, Mitchell Robinson, IQ, RJ Barrett, you could keep that core together. Oh man, we're gonna be pretty good, man. I mean, and then you bring in Alonzo Ball, who's 23 with that. Oh man, man, we're gonna be pretty good. So yeah, and look, right now, today, March 28th, the Knicks are the 4th seed in the East, baby. 4th. So if I was to tell you, if we were sitting in September 28th, and I said on March 28th, we would be almost 70 games into the season, and the Knicks would be the 4th seed in the East.
No one believe you. I wouldn't even believe you.
I wouldn't believe you.
And I'm a fan, bro. And I'm just like, nah, son. Like I already had my story where I said I punked out. I punked out on the 30 wins because I had in my mind that, Mike Miller, he's playing at a 30-win pace. Tom Thibodeau, he's a better coach than Mike Miller, so he should be able to get us at least that with a shortened season.
I thought 31 wins. I thought 31. I was being concerned. I said 31 wins, but a strong possibility they can outperform that. That's what I said, and I've been saying that. But now, of course, that's even look better. I think the Knicks had a chance to get 36 wins this year. They really do. So I mean, Fourth in the East, man. Come on, baby.
Yeah, fourth in the East, man.
Some people talk about the East. The East is weak. Look, if you look every single year, the East is the same. You always get a couple of teams, whether it's LeBron-led Cleveland or something like that, that's going to be at the top. Then the rest of it's always a dogfight between goes usually down to the last week of the season. Every year in the East is like that.
And the thing is that I'd even make an argument saying that the East might have gotten stronger because you have your 3 solid top teams or whatnot, but the fact is that like Charlotte got better,
right.
Atlanta got better,
right.
So it's like you have teams from the bottom that used to be on the bottom, they got better, the Knicks got better, so it's like that adds to the strength of the East, and that's why it's such a dogfight between like 4 and like 10.
That's right. Exactly right. So, I mean, the Knicks are just gotten much better than people expected. They just are playing at a much higher level. And you can't even say they're overperforming because they haven't reached their peak yet. None of these guys. We're talking about Mitchell Robinson. We're talking about RJ Barrett.
Yeah.
There's ways to go. They haven't reached their peak yet. I mean, man.
There's ways to go. There's ways to go. So, salute to the chat, man. We acknowledge this chat. I got a super chat for $4.99 says B-Sun07 says, hello, JL Suits, the rest of the panel in the chat. Is there any possible way that I could get on the panel sometime? Love the content. I want to answer this question, but I don't want to.
Oh yeah, you might give away some things, man.
Yeah. Right. Right.
I'm working on ways to get things more involved. So.
Yes.
Be cool. All right. That's all I have to say about that.
Hang in there with the KOT. You'll be satisfied.
Yeah.
Word.
Be cool. Y'all be all right. All right. Ella sends a $2 super chat, says always positive vibes on the KOT show. That's a fact. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Steel Liver Knicks fan says Mitch needs to drink some milk. Oh man.
Oh damn.
Oh shoot.
Man, Mitch, right?
Calcium deficiency, huh? Oh.
Man, Mitch gonna be all right, man. Mitch is not. It's not like Mitch has knick-knack injuries, but this is the first time Mitch has had like an injury.
Yeah, real serious injury. Yeah, it's true.
So I'm not gonna I don't want to put like a tag on him like he's just injury prone right now. You know
no, he reminds me like if you remember Stephen Curry when he first came in the league, he was getting hurt a lot. It was almost like wonder if he was just going to be injury prone his whole career because he kept messing his ankles up, man. He just kept and the same with Kurt Thomas, who used to play for the Knicks. When he first came out of college, he was hurt all the time. But then when something happened, he just became an Iron Man. It's just some players are like that. Mitch is a young guy, man. He's going to be all right.
He's gonna be all right. Oh wait a minute. I see my boy in the chat. I see my boy in the chat.
I see
my boy in the chat. Yo,
Kevin.
Young Simba. Yo, what up? What's going on, Young Simba? I see you in the chat. Shout out to you, my guy, man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, that was wonderful right there. That was
great. Yo, man, I have so many ideas I want to do in this show, man. It's gonna be fun. Wait a couple of weeks, this is gonna be fun.
Oh man, your show is like the Knicks. It's gonna get better as the season goes on, boy.
It's gonna be fun. Wait till y'all see. Wait, just wait. All right, man. All right, yo, salute to the chat. You know, let's get into the other news. As you know, the Knicks definitely won. Thanks to Alec Burks and his heroics. Derrick Rose come back. The defense. I didn't even mention this kid. Who's this kid, man? The dude from 3. The dude who was killing us in the first half.
No, Nwora, man.
Nwora, man.
Nwora,
Whose hands is that, man? This guy had only played 14 games in the NBA. And was looking like Kevin Durant out there. Like,
a word.
No, we scouted him last year for Louisville. But my problem was he was projected to be a mid-second round pick, and he could shoot the lights out at Louisville, but he can't dribble. He has no athleticism. He can't play defense. He can't pass. He could just stand up and shoot. Well, the Knicks were letting him shoot, so that's what he was doing.
Yeah, we made adjustments.
Pretty much.
The thing is, we made adjustments in that second half, but he was still grilling us in the eye. But we played we was playing up on him in that third quarter, but he was still grilling us. But that fourth quarter, he eventually figured him out.
Yeah.
And shout out to Knicks defense because the Knicks defense is really what brought that game home.
Yeah,
man, like it really turned up. And even I'm proud of Knox, man, because even when Knox was in the game, he was part of the best defensive stands that I saw all night, where everybody was just kind of on a string. Who was in the game? I think it was Derrick Rose, Kevin Knox, Taj Gibson, and some other guys. The way they were rotating to guys and double teaming and switching was was beautiful.
Yes,
man. Was beautiful, man. But yeah, Knicks pull that win out. But you know what? Let's talk about this. I'm gonna move on from the Knicks win. I'm glad Knicks won. Gunshots to the Knicks win. Moves all around. Knicks won. That's right. 4 games. We're in 4th place in the East. Feeling it. Got the Heat coming up. The Heat is looking like lunch. The Heat is looking like lunch right now. I know the Heat lost 6 in a row. So
yes,
they might be hungry. So it's gonna be a tough one. And Julius Randle is there. Though we have a shot. We got a shot. Man.
Don't take that 6 in a row for weakness. They're gonna come in here.
I know they're coming, but we owe them. We owe them.
This is Knicks Heat. That's always gonna be a game, man. It's Knicks Heat, man.
We owe them, Raw. We owe them.
Oh yeah, we owe them.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Julius Randle's playing, man. Julius Randle's playing. Unless something is broke, he playing tomorrow.
Absolutely. But yo, okay, let's get into this. So Mitchell Robinson goes down. We've heard rumors that the Knicks are no longer interested in signing Andre Drummond. Matter of fact, as I was preparing for the show, Andre Drummond, there's news that it's official that Andre Drummond is going to the Lake Show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So guys who were saying, maybe we should look into Andre Drummond, that's over. And I'm not sure the Knicks were even really considering it heavily anyway. I was actually reading a Berman piece. And he was saying that pretty much what we were saying on this panel, man, that they were concerned that him and Julius wouldn't play well together, that they were studying tape.
Yeah.
They were studying tape of his play style to see if he can fit into the system, and that they were concerned that he wouldn't take a role coming off the bench. And that was the biggest reason why we didn't really pursue him, because he's only going to be paid like $2 million from the Lakers, so we can offer him a lot more if we wanted to with our cap space.
Yeah. That was my understanding too. Was that Brock Allen was really like his biggest fan. Like he was drumming, high, trying to push it, and everybody else was not. So whatever, they were probably just trying to convince Brock because this wasn't gonna work. It doesn't take that much analysis to see the games don't work, man. The games don't work together.
Yeah, if you watch Drummond with Cleveland this season, pretty much Drummond and Randle, they occupy the same spaces on the court. So it's like if you have both of them on the court, that's just gonna clog it.
That's right.
It doesn't make sense.
Absolutely. Yeah. So guys, we can officially take Drummond off the list.
That's right.
Goodbye, Drummond. All right. Now, we're also looking at another center. I'm so bad with name pronunciations. I feel like I'm gonna mess this up. All right. Gorgie Dang, right? He's looking at Gorgie Dang.
Yeah.
He's a center who can play defense because that's what Tom likes. But the thing that we liked about him was he can shoot threes, and that's something we really would like. A center who can play defense, shoot threes, is a commodity here. Knicks were heavily interested in him. He goes to the Spurs.
Yep.
So now everybody is going, okay, what now? So what I've heard, and I'm going by Ian because I trust Ian.
I trust Ian.
Mm-hmm.
Ian and Shams.
Yeah, Ian and Shams.
Although Ian was tripping a little bit with this Drummond thing, but okay.
That's what I'm saying, yo. It was the new. It was in the news. It was, and Ian, the way Ian presented it was like, listen, there are some people in the front office who are interested, and some people aren't, and that was fact. And that's probably why they didn't go all in on Drummond. When I feel like when only part of the people are in it, you just go half in. You're like,
yeah,
$5 million. You know what I'm saying? Like. You don't throw the bag.
And that's another thing. You can't take all of these reporters that say the Knicks are interested in X, Y, and Z player. That doesn't officially mean the Knicks are interested.
Right. It just means.
And what ends up happening, you start hearing that noise enough, and people start acting like, well, the Knicks are chasing them. No, the Knicks aren't chasing anybody. It's the reporters telling you they think the Knicks are. We don't know yet.
But the names that I'm hearing right now are Norville Pell.
Yeah, Norville Pell, yeah.
Yeah, who's he's a guy who's been on the 76ers. He's only played like 20 or so games, mostly on the 76ers. And
I never heard of him.
Yeah,
I've seen him play with the Sixers. I've seen him play.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a Tibbs guy. He's really raw though.
He's basically like like his game is pretty much modeled after Noel and Mitch's game. Like he's basically that big man that stays in the paint, blocks shots, and then like you can play him on a pick and roll, and he'll like dive to the basket. You can throw alley oops up to him and things of that nature. Like he basically, that's basically his game. So he's of the same mold of as Noel and Mitch.
Yo, he reminds me of a rawer version of Mitch. When I saw him, like I was watching some clips of his, and you know how Mitch sets a pick and he puts his leg in the way. Like he sets picks the exact same way. Like he sets a pick and he's not really that stationary, and he sticks his leg out and he gets an offensive foul, and he gets a lot of kind of offensive interference, blocking shots and stuff. Like he's kind of like a raw version of Mitch. I don't know. I don't feel like that's gonna. I feel like that means absolute last resort. I don't really see the Knicks picking him up, yo. I don't see.
I want Kyle O'Quinn in here, man. Give me back Kyle O'Quinn, man.
I'm definitely for Kyle O'Quinn.
Give me Kyle O'Quinn, baby. That's what I'm saying. Bring me back. Bring my man back.
I'm definitely for Kyle O'Quinn. And Ryan, we've talked about this many times. I've done a lot of recap shows over the years that talked about the net ratings of Knicks players, and every year. For the last few years, all of our Knicks have had negative net ratings. Just about every single one of them.
Ooh.
Except for this year. This year is different because we're winning.
Okay.
But Kyle O'Quinn was one of those players where he's the only player who actually wasn't a negative net rating on our losing teams.
Wow.
He was a 0. He was like but everybody else was a negative.
Well, that's saying something when you only win 20 games.
Exactly.
But this is a guy who's kind of a Tom guy, but not really, right? Because it seems like Tom wants to go after the lengthy, athletic type of big.
If he can't find somebody that he has coached before, it's hard to see who he's going to go with, really. Because he always likes people that that's why I was surprised they didn't get Gorgie Dan, because he coached Gorgie Dan.
Mm-hmm. The guys are saying that Kyle is not even available. He's in Turkey.
No, he is in Turkey, but that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, I'm thinking
you can buy him out.
You can buy him out.
That don't mean nothing.
Yo, it's funny because Kyle just had scored a career high or something, last week, and I was looking at his post game, and they were just like, "Yo, so Kyle, what contributed to this season high, career high on this team?" He was like, "Honestly, yo, I just got a fresh haircut, and I feel good after my fresh haircut." And I was just like, "Man, I love this guy." Only
Kyle O'Quinn's crazy, man.
Kyle would blame his haircut for a career.
I'm trying to say, bring him back, man. Bring Kyle O'Quinn back. That's all I'm saying. They need somebody. I mean, it's just gonna it's not like we need somebody, but it would be nice to have a 15-minute guy. I'm saying,
Yeah, the other guy that Ian mentioned that I feel like might be the guy is John Henson.
Yeah, sounds like that's
yeah.
Sounds like.
Because John Henson has been in the league for a while. There was a time when John Henson was the 5th in the NBA in blocks. He's had some big games where he had some big double games where he's like 28 points, 19 rebounds.
When he was on Milwaukee, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Milwaukee, yeah.
He was in Milwaukee. And he's had some pretty... And I feel like he's working on his three-point shot too. He's not a three-point shooter per se. But he's stepped out a couple of times. I think I saw a stat that said he's shooting 40% from 3 this season. So he's his wingspan. He's like a 7'6" wingspan. His wingspan is insane.
Yeah, he's long. But he's the type of guy that be getting posterized too. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, yo, he's not. You know what it is? He's not as agile. You know what I mean?
He's the guy that them guys that can lick their chops. I could dunk on this one. Let me see if I can get a post.
No, and he's not too strong too, so he gets bullied in the paint as well. So
yeah. So I mean, but again, we're not looking for him to be a star, just a third stringer. So
yeah,
no, exactly, just a third stringer, man.
We got 2 good centers still, so we can get a third string guy. That's what I'm saying. I mean, unless they're really concerned with Julius Randle's minutes, he could play the 5 as well.
Yeah, I don't want Julius Randle to play the 5 though.
Yeah, I hear you.
Because this is
too much.
Yeah, like what I've seen in the last few games, I've seen a few games. I kept talking about it on the show. He seems gassed at the end of games. The few times that he hasn't been gassed is when he didn't have to make carry the heavy load of the playmaking. He's just able to chill on the side and watch everybody do their thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like if he's gonna be playing centers and banging with those guys, it's gonna be an advantage for maybe 2 or 3 quarters. But that fourth quarter, if the game is close, we're gonna be in trouble.
Man. Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I wish Obi was further along because
man. Obi
Yeah.
I don't mind playing Julius at the 5. If I could trust Obi to come in and give me 20 good minutes, man, I have no problem playing Julius at the 5. I don't.
No, I agree with you, man. I definitely agree with you. And I don't know. It's tough, man. I feel like we're just gonna be getting scraps. Like I've seen Al Horford's name mentioned.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, OKC's about to put him up on the shelf too. I think they're working on a buyout.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
so,
there's no
yeah.
brainer. Bring Al Horford in here. Really?
If Al Horford is available,
Yeah, I read that somewhere. Yeah.
He's gonna have a list of teams wanting him.
Yeah.
Shoot.
And I wish I
And
knew
you ain't
that
got to
before the
pay
graphic.
$27 million for him. Oh my God! Yeah, bring him, man.
Yeah, yo. And I wish I knew that before the graphic. If Al
Yeah, I
Horford
didn't
is
know he was
available,
gonna. If you're talking Al Horford, we don't need to discuss anybody else. Bring
yeah.
him.
If
Yeah.
Al Horford is available, I'm all in on Al Horford. He seems like he'll want to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That'll be nice, yo. If we
That'd be real nice.
If we
Look,
meet Philly in the
Yeah.
playoffs,
But I'm confused because I thought that he had 2 years left on his deal.
Well, this is from Wojnarowski earlier today.
okay.
As the Oklahoma City Thunder turn to younger players in the nightly rotation, 5-time All-Star center Al Horford will no longer be active for the rest of the game this season.
It's interesting because you know what? How he's not active, yes, but is he gonna be bought? He has 2 years left.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
he got a partial guarantee for next year.
Yeah.
He's a partial. So is he gonna be waived? Like, because
He's definitely not going to be waived. Like
that's the
I
thing.
think I think that they're trying to work out something, but just the fact that he has 2 years left in his contract, that's what makes it difficult.
That's what I'm saying. Cause it's partial guarantee next year now, but it's
Yeah.
he's not the full 27. I don't think. I'm not sure. I gotta look at his deal, but man, if Al Horford was available, there's no question. Man, please sign him to a 2-year deal right now.
Yeah, I'm with that. He's gonna know his role. He's gonna be a nice piece, and I think he's not. Yeah, he's a guy who can play defense and shoot threes. I'm with that.
And you ain't got. It's not like you need him to be the 40-minute guy.
Definitely
You know what I'm
don't.
saying?
Definitely
Shoot,
don't.
you split time evenly with him and Nerlens Noel and Taj. He's another Taj, but he's better.
No, he's way better than Taj. He can
I
actually,
mean, he's like, but he could, you could plug and play him. He's a vet. He's gonna be ready.
yeah. I'm seeing people in the chat saying they're not buying him out.
They're not buying him
They're
out.
looking to trade him in the offseason. All right, so that's dead.
Let's see. He signed
That's
a 4-year, $109 million deal.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought, because OKC is not the type of team that does that stuff, yo. They like to
Yeah,
save
they-
money. They're a small market team. They're not trying to.
Yeah,
know
that's
what I
what I'm
mean?
saying. I was
Yeah.
They don't like to do. They don't like to do that buyout stuff. They like.
It looks
should've
like now
traded him.
he's got this year, he's got next year, and he's got a partial guarantee for the following year. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere yet.
Okay, I'm seeing Kenny Wooten. Kenny Wooten is available.
Yeah, I heard that too. I
Wait,
heard
where
that
is
too.
Kenny Wooten?
He was on the Rockets.
He was on the Rockets?
He's on the Rockets.
But I don't know if they really like him in New York because I thought they were going to bring him up this year.
It's the regime change, man. It's the regime
I thought they would
change.
have. I thought for sure that Iggy was going to get some minutes and they were going to bring up Kenny Wooten. I thought they were going to do that. Kenny Wooten was the defensive player of the year in the G League.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
He's like a power forward. He's more like a power forward though.
Yeah, but he's not.
it's-
I mean, he can't really rock like the power forward. He's a 5 in a power forward's body.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that might be their hesitation to bring him here. I wouldn't mind it though, but I feel like Henson. If I had to bet money,
Yeah, Henson will be the guy.
I feel like it's
He's
gonna
got
be
the-
Henson.
It's the size thing. He's 7 feet tall. He's got like 7 million wingspan, and you only need him to play like 10 minutes. You don't need him to come in there and start and everything. So
Yeah.
if they had to have him start, he's got the size to start.
Right. Exactly. Let's talk about some of these other rumors too. I've heard Jeff Teague has been waived. That's a former Tom guy. I really don't see that happening though, considering we're
Yeah. Knicks are loaded at point guard. I can't see them bringing in another point guard.
Nah, I'm gonna say we're not bringing it up.
Yeah.
yeah. I don't see that happening. And I know Teague and Tom kind of clashed a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if Teague was a shooter, maybe, but no. If he was JJ Redick,
Right.
They didn't go after JJ either, which I was surprised. So, no, they're not going to sign him. No, they need a backup 5, somebody that can come in and give spot minutes, man. Right now,
Yeah.
I'm very confident in Taj Gibson as far as playing heavy minutes. He looked really good. I mean, for a 30-something-year-old guy, he looked pretty good. So I'm confident in him playing heavy minutes if he has to.
What about I've seen some DeMarcus Cousins rumblings.
Who the hell? I mean, come on. This guy, I mean, I like DeMarcus. I always pull for him because I just thought he was maligned unnecessarily when he was younger, but he's not the same player. This guy's a shadow of himself. He's a shell of what he was.
The thing with DeMarcus Cousins is that like he can still provide you with some offense. Like, it's not like he can't provide anything for your team. But the thing is that defensively, like I don't know if Thibs is going to be comfortable with the way DeMarcus Cousins plays defense. Like he doesn't seem like he matches what Thibs would want from a big man on the defensive end, and that's why I'd say DeMarcus Cousins. I can't see that signing happening.
No, the Knicks calling card is defense.
Mm-hmm.
So if any player that they're going to look at has got to be a defensive first guy. So no matter what kind of dynamics they might feature offensively, you got to see some defense. Now, we were talking about DeMarcus Cousins 6 years ago. Ooh, that'd be different. But he's not that guy. So he got nothing left on his legs. He got no lateral ability. No.
Yeah, I'm not. The best argument I heard from him was, okay, cool, we have defensive guys around him. We need scoring on the second unit. We can kind of go through him more.
You don't want to have to do that at this stage of the season. Rearrange your team around a third.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I agree with you. Like you want to kind of plug and play somebody
right
who fits in your scheme already, so you don't have to just reinvent.
Right, the guys we have already discussed. We talking about Kyle O'Quinn or Gorgie Dang. We talking players. About Henson. All of those guys could just plug right into the third string center. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Now, I've heard Thon Maker. Sometimes people saying Thon Maker.
He's more of a 4 though.
Yeah.
I mean, Thon Maker's like a stretch 4. Ain't he? Like he shoots a 3.
Want to be stretch 4.
Yeah, like yeah, pretty much because his 3-point shot ain't that good, but he shoots the 3. He pretty much he defends the paint same ways.
Yeah,
shots and things of that nature. I mean,
is he available?
People in the chat are saying he's available.
People in the chat,
I haven't even looked into Thon Maker.
Thon Maker.
I'm just seeing people in the chat going Thon Maker, yo. Especially considering, you know what else too? We just waived somebody else.
We just waived the 2 guys we got in the trade.
Yeah, we just waived the 2 guys we got in the trade. So now there's gonna be 2 open spots. So
all right, so the last player Thon Maker last played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I don't know if he's playing there now.
I don't know. I don't see a current NBA team for him.
On the Wikipedia, they got him at the Cleveland Cavaliers, but I don't know. I'm just saying he might be available. I guess what I'm saying. And if he is, that might not be a bad thing. I mean, the thing about Thon Maker is that he does play decent defense, but if he hits 1 3, he thinks he can hit 10 in a row.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's the thing about this buyout stuff, man. This is like you just scraping the barrel now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Scraping the barrel. Like, who's left?
Plus, honestly, Thon Maker's one of those guys that come from Africa, right? And they say he's 22, but he was really 32. Like, I don't know how old he is. I don't know how old he is. It's like that. It's like Biombo. Like, how old is Biombo really? We don't really know.
Nah, Biombo's 40, man.
Exactly.
You can't tell me anything. Yo, that man is 40.
He's definitely 40.
They've been doing that for years. The Nets once drafted this guy named Oka something from, and he's like, the guy was like 35. He was playing like he was 23 or something like that. Oh man, so Thon Maker, I don't know how old he is, man. I don't know. Yeah. But we just, like I said, we're not looking for a superstar. Can he come in and play the third string? I think he can.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you. It's interesting though. Like they waived 2 people, so it makes me think.
They're looking for
somebody said Tyson Chandler.
Tyson still like 50 years old, man. What?
Man, I might be willing to go 50 on Tyson, man.
I'm not having Tyson at 50. He could come coach.
Yeah, I might try to fight Tyson at 50, yo.
Hey,
I'll give him a 10 days. See, I don't know. I'll let him try out. I don't know, man. I gotta see what his knees is doing.
All right, so Don Maker was waived by the Cleveland Cavaliers in January.
Okay, so he's available.
Yeah, he's available.
Yo, salute to the chat, man. The chat, shout out to the chat, man. Y'all throwing out.
No, shout out to the chat, man. For real, shout out to.
Cause this buyout stuff is crazy.
Hey, somebody go get Yao Ming. Is he available too? I mean, God.
Oh man, Yao Ming.
You guys talking about Tyson?
Nah, okay, all right, bro. Okay, bro. So I'm finished up. So my top picks probably Kyle Quinn.
Tell you what, I'll give Marcus Camby a call. Maybe he'll come back. I mean, good.
Oh, you really? Bruh. All right, man. My top picks are probably O'Quinn and Henson right now.
Yeah, I don't mind either. I don't mind Thon Maker either.
Yeah, me neither.
A flyer on Tyson. I'll take a flyer on Tyson.
Now, my favorite one would be Kyle Quinn and Kenny Wooten because they're former Knicks and I like both of them. But
Kenny Wooten too.
Yeah, realistically, it'll probably be Henson. I could see them looking at Thon Maker. I thought Gargi Deng would have been a definite because he played for Tibbetts in Minnesota, but he obviously probably got a good deal with San Antonio. So I don't know.
Absolutely. Yeah. Shout out to Boston Mix who sends a $10 super chat. Says, "I'd see what's up with Tyson's legs." I'd see what's up with Tyson's leg day off Chandler.
Bruh. Oh man.
He do skip leg day though. Or maybe
I had knee replacement, man. Come on.
Or maybe CK's boy Damian Jones. Love the show, guys. Ooh. Ooh. Shout out to Boston.
Oh man, leg days off, yo. My man trained no legs.
Oh, just no legs, yeah, man. Just like Kanye said.
That's it. Amari Stoudemire, daggone, he was MVP in Israel last year. Let's bring back Amari.
Man, Rose on the roll, right?
I wonder how much it's gonna cost to buy him out from the Brooklyn Nets because he's on that coaching staff right now.
Oh yeah, you're right. Coaching the plane.
I forgot he's coaching the Nets. That's right. I forgot they had.
He's gonna overcharge us. Oh yeah, shout out to Fat Boy with Kicks. He sent a $2 super chat earlier. Says, "What's good, fellas? What a season so far. Hashtag all 72." All right, shout out to you, Fat Boy with Kids.
Good job, Fat Boy.
Oh yeah. Speaking about Fat Boy with Kicks. He said that Patrick Ewing's available since Georgetown got bounced out of the NCAA tournament.
Oh my god. Bruh. Jokes today. Okay.
Were they bounced out in the first round?
Yeah, first round, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Patrick. Well, at least they got him there. You know, he got him back.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, yo. So salute. Yo, let's pay some bills real quick and then let's do maybe.
Yeah, mow that lawn, baby.
Yeah.
Oh man, mow that lawn.
Trim the nuts.
Oh. Yeah. All right, let's go, yo. So let me pull this up real quick.
Sorry, brother.
So it's fine. It's fine.
You guys got me stuck with that Tyson Chandler thing.
Man. Oh my God. Got me rolling. Yo, shout out to Manscaped, man. So the flowers are blooming, the grass is growing. It's time to mow your lawn. Thanks to our sponsor, Manscaped, you can trim the hedges below the belt safely and efficiently. I'm talking about ball trimmers. That's right. Manscaped, the global leaders in men's below-the-waist grooming, have an exclusive offer to our audience. Use code KOT to get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Join the other 2 million men who trust Manscaped. They are here to make sure your balls are smooth and smelling nice. After all, it's time for some spring cleaning. All right, so shout out to Manscaped being our first official sponsor. And as always, get that Trimmer 3.0 so you can shave it in the shower. It doesn't pull your hairs, and it's waterproof, and it's guaranteed to have you looking nice, and it won't shave you too close. All right, so shout out to Manscaped, and go to manscaped.com, get to that code KOT for 20% off and free shipping. And I already know some people be putting the little basketballs in the chat for Manscaped. So shout out to you guys.
Yes, sir. And do not forget the secret weapon, the ball deodorant.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Secret weapon. That's right.
Exactly. All right. So shout out to Manscaped, first official sponsor of the KOT show. All right. Code KOT. Now, all right. So right now, let's see. Well, first and foremost, goodbye to Mike Woodson. Shout out to Mike Woodson, man. He's done well
For
for us.
real, man. Woody, man.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta do what you gotta do. Shoot.
Yeah, it's official. Mike Woodson is officially leaving us. I was happy because they tried to poach Kenny Payne from us. Kenny Payne said no, I'm gonna stay.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure Dolan probably threw him the bag and he's staying. I know people had interest in Johnny Bryant as well.
But isn't Johnny Bryant like technically the associate head coach?
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
that's his title, right? So like he's probably already getting pretty good money,
Okay. You can
know
get
what I'm saying?
more pretty good money if that's the case. But
Yeah.
Word.
as long as you stay here, Dolan
So-
got it.
Yeah, I'm saying they throw it back at him because some
Exactly.
assistant coaches can make up to $1 million a year. So I'm saying it's like he probably doing something like that.
Exactly. I was kind of worried about that though because he played for Utah in his college days and they were trying to bring him in as a coach. Also, I was kind of worried like, oh boy, here comes the alma mater, but he's still here.
Yeah, he's still here. Exactly. So, but yeah, Woodson is gonna be missed. He's the first coach to. He was one of the few coaches to get us to that 54 wins.
That's right.
And the thing that I liked about Woodson is, and why I wanted him here is he kind of softens Tom Thibodeau.
He's the good cop.
Yeah,
He's the good cop, man.
he's the good cop.
He's the good cop, man. He really is. And I was like, dang, it's gonna be hard to replace that guy. Cause Kenny Payne is a hard behind too. I mean, they need that, but I'm saying they need a good cop in there.
Yeah, we need a good cop to.
And I don't know nobody that's better than Woodson at doing that. I don't know nobody that they could get that's available that's better than Woodson at doing it.
Right. Like the only thing I heard though is Kenny Payne. He's kind of good cop and bad cop in one person.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
But I've heard that that Woodson is really just good cop. So somebody's gonna have to step it up on that end and soften Tom's blow because I can still see Obi looking crazy. When
What
Tom
about the
is-
guy? What about the guy that just got fired in Atlanta? I like him.
Oh, the head coach, right?
Yeah, he was a good coach, man. He just got in that situation, but I like him. But what's that guy's name?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out right. Like I can't. It's not coming to me right now.
If you remember in the chat, let us know. I know we was talking about Mike Miller earlier. Bring back Mike. He's probably kind of sour.
Yeah, right.
Might be a little sour. But I was always high on Mike Miller.
Lloyd Pierce.
Yeah,
Lloyd Pierce.
that's the name. Yeah, Lloyd Pierce. Yeah.
Bring Lloyd Pierce in here. I like him.
I like one. Okay,
He's a good basketball mind. It's just that he was in a bad situation there. But like I said, not only that, Nick McMillan came in at the right time. Everybody started getting healthy as soon as he came back. So
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
but,
And I mean to be real about it, like Nate McMillan, like honestly, I didn't think he should have got fired from Indiana. To be honest about it, like
I was shocked.
I was shocked when that happened.
Shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like Indiana has done that in the past. Larry Bird won like 60 games one year, and then they relieved him of his head coaching duties. And Frank Vogel got them to the semifinals, and they relieved him as a coach. I don't know. Sometimes they do that in Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's circumstances, when players get injured and stuff that kind of cause you to fall off, and sometimes coaches get let go prematurely. But I don't know. I'm cool with it. Nick Drees is not with it though.
Yeah.
Nah, you see the people in the chat acting like we're trying to hire him as the head coach. Like we're not trying to hire him as the head coach. I don't see what's the problem with him being like an associate head coach. Like
He's assistant coach. I mean,
That's what I'm saying.
Johnny Bryant is the associate head coach right now. So and I like that position, and I've seen him on a number of occasions going whisper in Tom's ear during a game, and then Tom makes a move. So I like him, man. I like that crew. They just missed the good cop. I think Lloyd Pierce would be a good candidate.
The chat has spoken, and I like this one. Salute to the chat for this.
Kenny Atkinson.
Yes.
Look,
yeah.
I heard that they don't like. I heard there's people in front of us that don't like his personality.
Really?
This was last summer because I wanted them to hire him, and I wondered why they didn't call him back. And somebody said that his personality rubbed some people the wrong way.
It was Kyrie in them.
Was it?
Yeah. The rumor I heard
okay.
was he was trying to keep the system that he implemented offensively and just add those players to the system.
Man, if we could get Kenny Atkinson.
Yeah, and they revolted. They didn't want to play that way.
That's about the only guy that I think can adequately replace Woodson for real is Kenny Atkinson.
I would like that. I
Mhm.
would like him.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
No, for real.
Yeah, I need to go back on my notes because remember Ryan in the summer we did a really extensive background check on all of the coaching.
Yeah.
I know I have notes on there somewhere on Google.
Wait, hold
About
up. Kenny Atkinson's with the Clippers.
Yeah, he's an assistant, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what somebody yeah.
Okay.
wrote in the chat.
Okay. I with the Clippers. All right.
I don't mean nothing.
Yo, I'm gonna go back in my notes. I'm gonna go back in my coaching
Look,
search notes.
That didn't mean nothing for them college teams trying to poach our guys, man. Shoot.
Yeah, true that. Buy him out.
That sound shit.
Buy him out. Dolan got the bread.
Yeah,
buy
yo,
him
Dolan
out.
got the bread.
Buy him out.
Yeah, man, buy him out. Bring him out.
Bring him out. Yeah, yo, bring out that checkbook.
Word.
That's all we need you for. That's all we need him for. He's been doing the right thing, keeping his mouth shut, staying out the limelight, writing checks. Let's keep doing that, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Yo, I'm gonna go through my notes, my old coaching notes, because we interviewed a lot of coaches, man. I think there was like a coach that was like a defensive player of the year overseas, and he brought the Bulls. I forgot that coach's name. It's one of the top defensive.
They used like 10 coaches.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm gonna go through my coaching notes and talk about that on the air, maybe in the
Yeah.
I would love to have Kenny
Yeah,
Atkinson. You know, daggone, man.
Mm-hmm. People saying Mark
Brett.
Jackson. I already know how you know how I feel about Mark Jackson.
You already know me. I'm a Mark Jackson guy.
Yeah, but you know what? They would not. Mark Jackson's he's too big of a New York personality, I think.
Mhm.
What I'm saying is that he would draw so much attention. They probably don't want it.
Yo, the chat is saying, bring back.
Von Lee?
No.
Volley.
Bring back the Fizz.
Oh, true.
The return of Fizdale.
Fizz in the fro. Oh
Fizz
man.
Fizz in the fro. You don't want.
I tell you what, you could bring back his wife. Leave him up.
The views of Raw do not reflect.
Leave him out wherever the hell he is, California, Canada, I don't care. Leave him up, man. Oh shoot.
Oh man. I think Fizz enjoy life for ESPN. He ain't coming back.
He's fine.
Yeah,
There's no
for real,
way he comes
he
back.
would be a good cop though.
That is true. And,
You know, if Fizdale would be a good cop.
you know what? In all seriousness, Raw, in that role, he would be perfect.
Yo, I'm not lying.
And I'm not even lying.
He would be a good cop. He would
Yeah.
be. I mean, all kidding aside, he would be good.
As long as he's not the coach.
No, as long as he's not.
Yes,
the coach.
yes,
Don't
as long as he's
even
not the
put-
head coach,
Don't
yeah.
even put anything about associate or nothing. Just assistant coach.
Assistant
Yeah.
coach, watch tape and give pep talks. Like he was
Yeah,
really
exactly
good at
right.
pep talks. And like
Yeah.
analogies, like, you know, give people like chop the tree and
Something.
Yeah, remember you had that whole thing? where you
It's
said-
stupid axe, man. Oh my god. I said somebody trim his head with that. It's stupid, man. Oh my god. No, don't bring him back. You gonna be bad memories. Oh my god. No, don't. Oh god, no. Kenny Atkinson. Yes,
Kenny Atkinson. All right, Kenny Atkinson. Buy out Kenny Atkinson.
All
All right. You know what? Let's get to it now.
They didn't have a healthy baby, him and his wife, right?
Yeah, I think so. He had a
Yeah.
child.
She was having a baby.
Yeah, he's had a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, good man, good. I'm
Yeah,
glad for
congrats,
him.
man. Congrats.
I mean, he hit the nail. He got the lotto. He got the money. He got the woman. He got the lotto.
Yeah, he good. He good, man.
He's all good, baby.
Yeah, he's straight. Yeah.
He can't do better than that. No.
True.
All right. Ooh, Rod Strickland. Ooh. I'm
Rod
saying these
Strickland.
names. Mike
Rod
Brown.
coaching? Is Rod coaching?
Isn't he in the G League?
I don't know.
I feel like he's in the G League. Isn't he?
Wait,
That would be a New
he-
York name to bring back, man.
Yeah, he already has some role with the Knicks, right?
Yeah, I feel like he's. Isn't he coaching in the G League?
Let me see. Where's the Rod Strickland right now?
You know what? Why you look that up? Let me get to the contest. All right.
All right.
All right. So for those of you who don't know, we have an Instagram. All right, we have an Instagram. It's the Nick of Time Show on Instagram. We're running a little contest on Instagram. We're giving away a gift certificate. This is $50 gift certificate. $50 gift certificate to the NYK store, so you can buy Knicks gear. All right. So the way to enter was to tag 3 Knicks fans on our Instagram. So probably gonna do something like that again. So if you want to, get involved, in the Knick of Time show, comings and goings. Definitely follow us on Instagram. All right. So people, tag 3 people, and I told those people that we're going to be doing a drawing, and there is a randomizer here. Okay. That I'm going to pick the winner with. Alright. So here are all the names. Look at that. All the names are here. All the names. I see Young Simba. Dang, Young Simba was on it early. I see you, Young Simba. Alright. Here are all the names. Now, I'm about to pick this winner. Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Alright. Let's do it. Picking random name. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all see the button I hit. So y'all know this is live. There's no fix. Pick random name. Hit that button. Awesome. Here you go. And the winner, Mick for life.
Knick for life.
Mick
All right.
for life is the winner.
All right.
I'm not sure if Mick for life is in this chat.
He's not.
If Mick for life is in this chat.
Knick for life or Knick fan for life?
Mick, M-I-C-K.
Mick. Oh, Mick for life. Okay.
M-I-C-K for.
Congratulations, Mick for life.
Yeah, so congratulations to Mick for life. You're going to get a gift card.
Nice.
And if you're not here, I'm going to announce the winner on Instagram. So shout out to you, Mick for life. All right.
Mick for life. Congratulations.
So let me write that down real quick. And Mick for
Okay.
life, if you're listening, hopefully you sent me an email to my DM at the Knick of Time Show on Instagram. All right. If you're not following us on Instagram, I don't know, you're crazy. You should be following us on Instagram. All right.
Steelers. There's a recount voter fraud.
There is no there is no recount. There's no voter fraud. You all saw. I pushed the button live. All right. No stop the count or none of that stuff.
Stop
all right.
the count. Stop the steal.
All right. So congratulations to Mick. Hey, yo, one more salute to the chat, man. Salute to the chat. Knicks fans for life says, "You sure it's not me?" If your name is Mick for life on Instagram, then nah,
Exactly.
it's not you, sir. It's not you.
Because I thought that because I said, "Oh, it's Nick's fan." Oh no, it said Mick. Oh, Mick.
Yeah, Mick for life.
Oh, sorry, man.
Exactly. Yeah. If you have not already, please follow us on Instagram. We're on the road to 10K on Instagram.
Hey.
All right.
Hey,
We're like 300 away, 300 and something away from 10K. So follow
coming,
us on Instagram.
man.
So we get to 10K. I'm doing another giveaway. I'm telling you right now.
For real.
We get to 10K is another getaway. It might be a gift card and a KOT hat.
That's
I
right.
think that's what it's gonna be.
Word.
That's right.
Yeah, gift card and a KOT hat. If we make it to 10K on Instagram, and I'm going to do the contest on Instagram. It's gonna be the same format. You know,
All right.
on Instagram, tag 3 people. Come to the next show, announce the winner the next day.
Doing your
Next show,
thing.
you'll
Doing
get your
your
gift
thing.
card and the KOT hat. All right. All right. Knicks fan for life says it was a typo. The fix is in. The fix is in. Oh man, but shout out to everybody in chat, Rocco, Knicks fan for life, Jason M, Queens Place,
We
Jason
had
M,
tonight with some winners though. Oh my god. Man.
The Shell, Fat Boy with Kicks.
Oh, Brian Shaw, that is a good one. I agree with that. Brian Shaw.
Squadron Elite, Robert Paris. Yeah, I seen you said Mike Brown, right?
Yeah, Mike Brown. But I
Yeah,
think
Mike Brown.
Isn't he coaching on Golden State?
Yeah, I believe he's still that coaching staff.
Yeah.
Jerry Stackhouse was a name I really wanted here.
But he's at Vanderbilt.
Yeah, Vanderbilt. Yeah.
But he got hired.
Yeah.
He definitely got hired. Yo, all right, yo. That's our show. Is there anything else you want to mention on the show? I feel
Yo,
like we
one more
covered
thing.
everything.
Knicks gotta win tomorrow.
Knicks gotta win tomorrow, damn it.
Yes.
Oh.
And one thing about Rod Strickland, he is working for the G League. He's
Is
a
he?
program manager.
Okay.
Yeah, under Knicks, Westchester Knicks, right?
No, they're saying that he is currently the program manager for the NBA G League's professional path.
Oh, he's working for
Yeah.
the gen. Okay,
He got an official position
He
in
got
the
an official-
G.
that's what's up. Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Man, still, I bring him on, man. Sure.
Good for him. Bring back Pat. Okay, bring back the captain. All right.
Patrick Ewing,
Bring
yeah.
back the captain, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Yeah, got his trophy. Now come back home. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Got a trophy. Now come back home.
Did they win Did they win? They won their division though, right? Georgetown.
Yeah, the Big East tournament. Yeah.
Yep, they won the division. They won the
Yeah,
biggest
yeah,
one
yeah.
last week.
Yeah, Oladipo's. You sure Oladipo's not playing tomorrow?
That's what I saw. I believe it was Steve
If he-
Papa that posted it.
If he is hurt, I'm going to put a GIF out there with the ambulance. If he's hurt, is he hurt? No.
I don't think he's hurt, but they're saying that he's not playing against the Knicks on Monday.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well,
Probably Spoelstra's a lot like Tibbs. He probably got to get his conditioning.
yeah.
first.
Yo, any of you guys available tomorrow? I'll definitely do the show tomorrow if you guys are available tomorrow. If not, we can do it
Oh,
next
I'm
day.
going to be busy tomorrow.
Okay.
Night.
I'll be available.
You sound like you done sure, Ryan. You sure?
Yeah. I'm gonna be available. Yeah.
All right, cool.
She's going to be in the building. That's all we need.
That's
Shoot.
what's up. All right, cool. So post game, you heard it here first. We're doing the post.
Oh, somebody mentioned Mahmoud Abdul. That was one of my homies.
Oh, that would be dope.
Please bring Mahmoud in here. They
Shooting coach. Yeah.
Yeah.
10% right off the bat.
Yeah. Have him work with Peyton.
Dad, you talking about raising the dead now. I ain't gonna. Peyton's still on our team, man. We need him to ball out.
Facts. Yeah.
Yeah.
He does.
It's not in the starting unit there, Gunny.
Yeah, best. Yeah. Well, that is our show, man. We're gonna end this show. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Fritz, Reggie, Junior Caroma, Eddie C, Larry Techno, Ronaldo Madano, Dan Alcenat, Jean Cheriel, Angel Rodriguez. There's a whole bunch of people here. If you like the show, if you like the channel, please like and subscribe. We are doing another post game tomorrow. It's gonna be right after the game tomorrow. All right. So after the game tomorrow, we're doing a post game. Check us out. It's gonna be lit. We're gonna have some fun, and hopefully, we talking about a Knicks win. All right.
That's exactly right.
All right. So yeah, that's it. That is our show. Enjoy y'all Sunday.